Back in the mid-1970s, before urethane balls hit the commercial market, there were, just as there are now, new hot bowling balls on the market that the pros clamored for, and then what followed the hot shot league bowlers who emulated the pros. There was a new ball out at the time, and it was a difference maker, but as with anything, you had to know how to use it. Today's feature discusses the Shore D, as in David, bowling ball from Columbia, the bowling ball manufacturer. And the article is as follows. New bowling ball is a hit. New pros in ABC Masters. By Chuck Pisano. After rolling 2,075 for 9 games in the American Bowling Congress All Events, Paul Caldwell couldn't wait to compete in the ABC Masters. His eager anticipation almost led to an early ouster. "I was so keyed up I couldn't sleep the night before the first qualifying round," said the 24-year-old from Tucson. "The next day, when I got on the lanes, I was so tired I could hardly lift the ball, and I rolled a miserable 748 for 4 games. But I slept good that night, and when I came back with a 970 for 4 and made the cut, I figured I had a chance." That's putting it mildly. Once into the match play portion of the double elimination Masters, Caldwell was fantastic. He reeled off 4-game sets of 1002, 946, 951, 920, 902, 968, and 967 in beating Jim Maxey, Don McCune, Nelson Burton Jr., Steve Neff, Tim Hanrahan, Don Johnson, and Neff again in the championship match. His average for 28 games in the finals was a cool 234 plus, but more important, he came through in the clutch time and time again. The Masters was Caldwell's 6th major win in just 3 years and stamps him as a future superstar. He won his first 2 pro crowns when he was an Air Force sergeant. He earned more than $30,000 last year, and it's above $21,000 already this year. Not bad for someone with less than 2 full years as a pro bowler. The ball he rolled was amazing, the angle incredible. Caldwell rolled the ball from left to right, starting the ball on the 6th arrow, or roughly 28 to 30 inches from the right-hand gutter. This is known as an extreme inside line, and isn't recommended for the average bowler. The entire lane is only 42 inches wide. Yet, it was the angle used by all the finalists. This ABC Masters will not only be remembered as a great win for Caldwell, but also as the tournament in which a bowling ball became the main factor. A soft-shelled bowling ball called the Shore D Pro, manufactured by Columbia, was the star of the show. This is the softest ball made by any firm, and once the bowlers found out that it reacted almost perfectly on the ABC lane conditions in the Indianapolis Convention Center, they all switched. Not too many pros buy bowling balls. Most firms are happy to give them to the pros and benefit from the fact that the pros like and use their product. But the pros were buying Shore D balls at the tournament site, and they weren't even looking for wholesale prices. Almost 200 were sold in the single week the top bowlers were around. "I guess the ball was worth 10 to 20 pins a game," said Caldwell, and Neff and most of the others agreed. All rubber bowling balls were knocked out early, and it was strange not to see a single black ball being rolled down the lane. This was the first tourney in which the new ball got a test, and it proved to be a deadly weapon. It boiled down to who could handle the ball best, and that was Caldwell by far. He won $5,620 for his efforts. There's no doubt that Caldwell is good, maybe great. But how good is this new bowling ball? If it's half as good as it looked, it could change many aspects of bowling.